Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. It's the Luna Classic, Luna 2.0 USTC daily video. All right, it's Friday, the 7th of February. Happy weekend, everybody. Okay, so what's going on? The market's rebounding today. Maybe it was because of the job numbers or whatever this morning. I don't know. I have no clue why Bitcoin is bouncing back, testing 100,000 again, and why the markets are finally going green. And a lot of it maybe is oversold territory, as I talked about in my Patreon video just a couple minutes ago. I just finished my Patreon video. Now I'm doing this one, right, for YouTube. All right. So, anyways, maybe that's what's going on. But it's kind of interesting because Donald Trump was buying a lot of Ethereum, and so was other people. And even I think it was Eric Trump came on and says, "Great time to buy Ethereum," and Ethereum was barely not moving at all. Like, how do people put millions of dollars in something and it doesn't move? That doesn't. It makes no. I mean, this is the you can see like how manipulated this market is. Whereas if somebody puts $20 million in something and it doesn't budge, something is wrong. Right? Like, how do you put $20 million? Like Donald Trump spent like I think Donald Trump put like $50 million in Ethereum in 3 days or something like that, or maybe his family did, and Ethereum didn't move at all. Like it didn't even budge. Like you know what I mean? Like that that doesn't happen. If I put if anybody bought $50 million worth of Shiba Inu right now, right, it should move a little bit, like it should move, right? It should move a lot actually, but because these markets are so manipulated and many of these exchanges use fake cryptos, they don't really have these cryptocurrencies. Most of these exchanges are insolvent, right? So they use derivatives. Um, then they can just stack a lot of the sell side with fake coins to suppress the prices. So people wonder, how do you suppress cryptos? You use derivatives. You use leverage derivatives. Futures contracts. But a lot of it is derivatives. You use fake cryptos to suppress on the sell side, and that's how market makers do. Market makers will put fake sell walls up to force buyers to sell or force buyers not to buy. Okay? So that's how you manipulate the markets. We use market makers and you use derivatives, fake cryptos, right? So when I go buy Litecoin at $100 and but there's 6 million Litecoins on the sell side at 101, is it takes a minute for Litecoin to break through 101 because there's all this fake Litecoins on this, at least on this one exchange. This is why some exchanges you'll see Litecoin break through and hit the 115. Others is at 103. And there's a nice arbitrage. This is where arbitrage comes in because all these exchanges are different and their corruption is different, right? Back in the day, we used to have free cryptos where we didn't have this stuff, and we didn't have derivatives, we didn't have bots, we didn't have futures, we didn't have leverage, and Litecoin and the markets could do really well, right? They can go up, down, up, down, up, down every day. The markets were up and down, up and down. It was a massive roller coaster, right? I loved that type of market. It was easy to trade in that market, right? And now it's just everything is 1%, 1 to 3%. Every day is 1 to 3%. Back then it was freaking 30%. Next day was 80%. Next day was down 50%. Next day was 120%. Next day was 23%. Next day was 60%. That's how it was back in those days, right? For those I remember, right? Now there's just 1%, 1 to 3% every day now, right? And that's because of futures, leverage, and derivatives being used on these markets to manipulate and control them like slaves. This is why Shiba Inu can't run anymore. Shiba Inu was still as popular as it was in the beginning, and yet it can't run anymore. It can't do anything. Can't move because they got so many fake tokens out to suppress on the sell side of Shiba Inu, and they do it with all these other tokens. This is why you want to get out of tokens when Binance buys them, right? When Binance, or this is a good example for XCN that's going to come in up. When Binance lists XCN and it runs another 1,000%, you better be getting out because it's gonna Binance unless you're in for staking. Because if you're in for staking, then and they hold the price up and they just let it ride around 10 to 50 cents, like I talked about in Patreon today, then okay, you make all your, then you just stake the crap out of it and you make a whole bunch of money staking. But if you're not in for staking, you need to be out of these tokens when Binance get them because Binance is a massive manipulator and suppressing of cryptos and they love doing it. CZ talked about how he loves, he used to, I don't know what he does now, but shout out to CZ now, but back then, he talked about how he loved suppressing the crap out of cryptocurrencies and controlling them like little mice and puppets. So that's what Binance does. So think about that. So when these tokens get on the Coinbase, when these tokens get on the Binance, take the money and run. Take the money, take the pumps and run because it usually takes a while before they run again. LUNC is at 4065. Today is the burn day. So we'll be burning USTC today. Hopefully a bunch of validators are joining Brad and BIA to burn tokens here. And we burned some LUNC tokens today. I mean, not LUNC, but we burned some. If you want to burn LUNC, you can burn LUNC. But today's focus on USTC, and we also want to stake with the burning all validator. And if you want to stake with the other validators that are actually burning USTC, that's awesome. That's awesome as well. All right. And let me talk about this real quick. Um, People are wondering what happened to CO. I don't know what happened to CO. I have no clue what happened to CO. I don't know. I don't know. We need to be praying for him. I have no clue what happened to CO, folks. We used to have our Inu airdrops and our Moon Twinkie airdrops and all the other airdrops on Lobster Wallet and all the cool things that were coming. The Moon Twinkie staking was coming and all these other stuff and the burn events for Inu, all that is gone. I don't know what happened. I don't know. He just almost like he vanished out of thin air. Maybe that's what his goal was. Maybe he wanted to come in, build people up, make a lot of money, and roll out. And that's what he did. That's what he did. He blessed us with a lot of free tokens. So I'm still holding my Inu. And if we get a peak cycle in the bear market, maybe it hits 10 to $100 million, and just because everything else is up so much. And hey, that's great. My tokens will be worth a lot of money. And so it's free tokens. So I can't complain. But yeah, I don't know what happened to him. He like vanished out of thin air, and nobody knows where he's at. So who knows? Maybe he'll come back up and show up and say, "Hey, I'm still here. I'm still alive." And, and I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I can't tell you. So, and also, prayers to Dorsey as well, right? Dorsey's dealing with a bunch of stuff as well. So prayers to him as well. And as he goes through his rehab and recovery and all the stuff that he's dealing with as well. So, so prayers to him as well. All right. So I think he did do it. I think Dorsey did do a video the other day about where he's been and all that stuff about the GCR and all that stuff. So, but yeah, shout out to Dorsey and prayers to him as well. All right. So yeah. So 2025 has been really weird, man. Absolutely. And we knew it was gonna be weird, but man, this is it's gone too far. And we're only in February, and we got a lot more to happen. I mean, this thing is gonna get even worse, right? So we gotta prepare. We gotta prepare, man. Okay, so we got a lot, and they got a lot in store for us in this year, 2025. If I said 2024, I meant 2025. But yeah, we got a lot of they got a lot in store for us, so we gotta just take it one day at a time, man. Take it one day at a time. Take it one day at a time. Survive one day at a time. Be thankful one day at a time. Be blessed one day at a time. Smile, love, peace, happiness one day at a time, right? Don't take life for granted, right? So one day at a time. If you're like me, you know, you know, you probably thought that you weren't even gonna make it past 25. You know what I mean? So you're literally in overtime. I'm like, hey, this is overtime because growing up, most of us, if you're from the ghetto or from the hood or from like rough neighborhoods or rough counties, you probably thought that growing up, you're like, man, I ain't no way I'm gonna make it past 25, right? So if you're over 25 and you're from the ghettos or the hoods or rough neighborhoods and stuff, and you thought you weren't gonna make over 25, you're in overtime. You're like, hey, hey, I ain't even think I'll be here right now, right? So you're loving it. So you don't really care about all that deaf stuff and all that stuff. You're like, I ain't even think I'm gonna make it past 25. I'm good. I'm Gucci. This is a blessing, right? So it's good. So I sleep well at night. I don't care about any of that stuff, man, because I didn't think I was gonna make it past 25. I'm way past 25 now. So every day is a blessing. Every day is an extra bonus, and so it doesn't, all that other stuff doesn't matter. I'm not terrified about death or anything like that. Legends never die anyway. Um, so it is what it is. All right. So Luna's at 25 cents, and we're up 4%. We're up not 4%. I wish we were up 4%. We're up 0.04, or 0.12 now, and volume is down to under 50 million and 178 million on market. All right. So can we break out of this lagging to the upside and really get going here? Hopefully we do in February or March. Looking for one of those 2 months to have the altcoin season. Ethereum has to play along. Ethereum has to get above 4,000 for us to really see this massive altcoin season that everybody's looking for as well. And maybe that's why Trump and these guys are buying the crap out of Ethereum right now, trying to force an altcoin season to happen, right? Okay, so here is USTC. Today is buyback and burn USTC day, and it's at 10. It's at 1 cent. They're giving us a chance to be able to burn this thing and at cheap prices. So that's good. So we'll see how this one plays out for USDC. 60 million on market cap. Now we lost $40 million in market cap. So this is getting easier to buy back and burn. And there's no reason why the community right now, the LUNC community, we all came together as a whole entire LUNC community. We could literally buy back and burn USDC down to $1 billion market cap. I mean, $1 billion supply right now. Literally today, if we wanted to, we could, as a whole community. It only has a 60 million market, folks. We could literally, including the 1.5, the 1.8. So you include that in it, the 1.8 in the LFG funds, and then some of the other tokens that are in the other 8 wallets that Happy Caddy had. You take that, that's about 2 billion tokens right there. Okay. And then you got the rest of circling supply here. And literally the entire community today could literally take this down to a 1 billion on market cap if we wanted to. If we wanted to. Unfortunately, 99% of the community does not care and they don't want to. So, and that's the problem. And so that's where we stand, where we are right now. All right. So here is the proposals, and there's nothing new there. We're waiting on the 1.8% burn, 1.8 billion burn, and also the 8 wallets there. And I don't think anybody's doing the Oracle pool because now they want to do staking on USTC. So not only do they want to continue to dump USTC using the Oracle pool on us but they also now want you to be able to stake USTC so you can dump more USTC on USTC. Ouch. Yeah, I don't think that helps. I mean, it helps LUNC if you take your USTC and are swapping it over for LUNC, right? But it dumps USTC, and USTC is the key for LUNC and Luna 2.0. So how does that make sense? It doesn't. Right. So, anyways, People want to do things backwards. Now, would a USTC staking be okay? Yeah. Once we repay, once we get up to 80, 90 cents a dollar back to a dollar and LUNC is in the pennies and dollars, yeah, bring out USTC staking. Why not? Right? We're back. We paid off the debt and we got it back up to 80, 75, 80, 90 cents. Okay, go ahead and stake USTC now, right? So, but you already get USTC for free right now, and nobody's swapping it for LUNC. They're dumping it. So, you know what I mean? I don't even know what they're dumping it for because they're not dumping it for LUNC. So what are they dumping it for? You know what I mean? Because LUNC prices, if everybody was dumping their USTC for LUNC, then why isn't LUNC pumping? Why doesn't LUNC pump? All right. So they must be dumping. What are they dumping their USDC for? What do these validators dump their USD for? Maybe USDC or something. I don't know. USDT. I don't know. Maybe they're using all these different. Maybe they're using outside swap sites to like Changely and stuff to buy other tokens or USDC or something, and then they send it to Coinbase or Gemini, and they go pay bills or fill up their Ferraris and stuff. Maybe I don't know. Who knows, right? But if everybody was dumping their USTC, right, that they get for free right now, it's for staking in the LUNC. LUNC wouldn't be looking this bad, right? So something is. So what are these validators? Uh, what are they dumping when they sell their USDC? What are they selling it for? It can't be LUNC because LUNC would be popping right now if that was happening, right? LUNC would be doing way better than it is right now. So that's kind of interesting. Anyways, 47 million in burns today. We got 33,000 in burns today so far. And then 15.18% ratio there for staking. Oracle pool continues to drain out here. But yeah, they want to start staking on USTC. We already get it for free now, and now they want more staking rewards on this so they can dump it a lot faster so that it never has a chance. We never have a chance at repaying this thing, right? So if we're looking to repay, there should be no reason why we're getting USTC for free, and there should be no reason why we're going to be able to stake USTC. This is complete opposite of a repay. So it's really, really weird that the community is going this route, but I'm not shocked or surprised by it at all. Um, 1.1. I mean, what's the value? What's the value going to be of USTC? Now, the good news about this is that it does drop USTC down under a penny, and maybe USDC picks up 2 3 zeros, and it's way easier to get it to 1 billion. So that's the only benefit is that they're going to suppress the crap out of it so much that it's going to be a lot easier for us to burn it down to a billion, right? And so hey, so I'm not even going to complain about it. If that's what they want to do, they want to bring out USTC staking. It's only all it's going to do is dump USTC even more, right? And it's going to make it even easier for us to burn it and burn it down to a billion tokens and remove the debt. So okay, it is what it is. So I guess there's always good and bad, right? All right, so Terra Casino 2 million, and we got some other people burning there, and we got a bunch of people burning USTC today. Shout out to everybody burning their US TC. All right. TCB actually leads today with 427 million added there. Nice. And we have solid vote 261 million lost there. All right. And 28 validators missed signatures today. Nobody's in prison. These guys are at the top. Let's go to the validators. Can we get to our prices by Valentine's Day or a little bit after Valentine's Day? I guess we will find out. But yeah, USTC is in big trouble here if staking comes in because then they're going to be able to dump twice as hard, and which is there is good news to that because then we can definitely burn a lot easier and burn more tokens and get to a billion tokens uh, quicker, right? So it is what it is. Anyways, so I'm not going to even say anything about it. It's a dumb idea, but if it can get us to a billion tokens quicker, oh well. Let's. I guess we got to make it happen. Anyways, peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next.